How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Heist League. Again, let me move my microphone a little. I keep moving my microphone around and I can't find that perfect position to place it. You know, and then every time I move around, like move away from my desk, I bump into the microphone and I adjust the position. So I feel like every time I record, the sound is going to be a little bit different, and that bothers me. But hopefully this is okay. You know, someone mentioned last episode, you know, 2 episodes ago, our sound was a little weird. Hopefully today, again, the sound will be fine. Now, I'm still working towards getting enough rogue markers to do a flippin' blueprint. Okay, let's check how many rogue markers we actually need. Where's the blueprint? Is this the one? No.
What do you need?
This one. Fees 580. We have 906. We actually have enough. So I can actually think about doing this. Forget thinking about it. Let's just do it. This is my first grand heist, my first blueprint. Alright. I didn't think I had enough rogue markers, but apparently I do. Okay, so...
Place yourselves. Down there, exhaustion means death.
What are we looking at? So there are 2 different areas. Okay, that makes sense. That's basically what the blueprint was showing, the blueprint map. Okay. So let's start over here, I suppose. Okay, you're looking at a lot of stuff. So there's some unique items, there's an escape route right here. There's some weapons there, and then there's the actual artifact. Okay. Now, I have no idea how much alert will generate when we open chests and stuff. So maybe I'll do the unique items first, and if anything, I'll come back for everything else. We'll open up these doors. But, I mean, if we do it this way, it will take a little bit longer. But just because it's my first blueprint, I really don't know how long it would take. And how much alert, like how much loot we can get away with taking, right? When you do one of these grand heists. It's hard to say, really. Now, damage is looking good. It better look good. I'm friggin' level 63. I'm so over leveled. Okay, so that's the door to the escape route. And that's fine.
Security has spotted us.
And I'm assuming the alert level is independent between the 2 zones. Like this zone and this zone. I'm assuming they have different alert levels. I could be wrong. But that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so what was this? Shark tooth. Okay, there aren't any crazy good uniques here, unfortunately. So yeah, our alert level actually has risen quite a bit just from those 2 items.
Security has spotted us.
But it's not, I guess it's not too bad. Okay.
Yes, devious. Very devious.
So let's check out the weapons. There's a little bit more currency here. Ooh, and we even get an artifact. That's pretty good, I guess. This is a fractured sword. Okay, it'd be nice if we can see some like alternate or like replica uniques. Replica items. If not, I might not. Otherwise, I don't think I'll necessarily pick these up. These are... yeah, fractured items. So I don't care too much about that. And you know what? At this point, the alert level's already so high. That's crazy. It's already so high. So I'm just starting to realize that, you know, if you try to open up all the chests, first of all, you probably cannot open all the chests unless you have better trinkets, I suppose?
Ready?
Dead or
This is where
alive?
it gets hairy.
Whoa, there's all kinds of stuff here. Okay. What? Okay, so you have a choice. I see. So you can take 9 fusings, 7 alks, a trinket that gives stuff, chance to receive additional armor items, chance for augmentation orb to drop alchemy orbs, 2% chance in heist for items to drop corrupted. Augmentation to drop chaos. That's pretty good. Touch this sculpture to reveal the trinket equipment slot. What? Oh, so I can have a trinket in here? I thought I'm supposed to like... Huh. I thought... And maybe I was wrong. I thought... okay, so you do get an additional equipment slot on your character. Okay, or you get 8 of those. Right now, I actually think alchemies are the most useful for me because I've been using them a lot on my contracts. So I actually have no orbs of alchemy. So I think I'm going to take this. Or I could take a trinket and equip it on myself. That's not bad either. You know? I mean, this looks pretty good. Empyrean Charm. It even has Empyrean's name in it. Dude, we're gonna be like Empyrean. Now, is it worth... what is that? 7 alchemies? Maybe over time. You know what? Let's take it. Okay, and then once I get out with it, I get to use it, I'm sure. Okay, so we're gonna use the escape route down there.
Right. What's the quickest? Ah.
So just gotta get through this area real quick. Gonna go down here, over here. I think we can just run just because... oh no, maybe not. It looks a little spicy. Can't just run through them, huh? Okay, I see. So these two areas are actually independent from each other. Can I return and come back? Okay, good. I was a little worried I can't. So I can actually come out, sell my items, and go back in. Perfect. I was a little worried. I was basically experimenting just now. Things could have gone pretty badly, right? I get out and I don't get... and then the instance disappears? It could have happened. Luckily it didn't. Okay, so we're gonna go back here and now we're gonna do the other side. So these two are actually completely separate areas. Okay. Good to know, you know? Okay, so this area isn't as interesting. There's just armors and weapons. And you know what? I guess I'll pick up the armors.
Well, glad that's over.
I suppose I can do this as well.
Practiced lies, deceived eyes.
Stop right there.
This isn't as big as of an area, actually. If you look at it. Like, it feels like the last zone was a little bit bigger. It's still pretty big.
I see.
Okay. So nothing super special here. You got some chromes, you got some cards. The wand might be interesting, but everything else is pretty normal. You don't have like weird replica items and any of that stuff. We can pick some of it up. If anything, I'll just sell it. But yeah, it doesn't look all that useful, to be honest.
Avarice is often done
Actually, these chests look more interesting than the armor and weapon chests because these like often drop currencies, is what I find. Very often those chests are dropping currencies. See again. So maybe that's what I should be opening instead. We'll open this.
Fight on our hands. Mortal strength carries the day.
There we go. Alright, let's keep going.
Counts as gold.
Stop right there!
Lovely.
Again, currency. We've been getting currency every time now.
Time for a tussle.
Worth fighting for,
Oh, I jinxed it. That one was not currency.
sir.
Say goodbye. They're about to notice us.
Like I said on earlier episodes, you know, I've been really enjoying doing the heists. I thought they're actually really fun. This league, man, you could like definitely see the potential of the league, right? Like they gave you like recruiting, the ability to recruit other NPCs. You get hirelings like for team members, and you get to equip them. Like the way that works, it's really cool. It was a very, very ambitious league, you can tell. It's just unfortunate that they weren't able to completely finish it, right? And they had to, because they were basically getting us to beta test, it ended up leaving a bad taste in everyone's mouths. But like, if it had worked, this would have been a great league, I feel. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Alks. I don't want the silver coins. 9 Alks seems pretty good to me. Now, where was that exit?
When I'm ready,
Over there.
not before.
Got it.
Okay, pretty easy. And that's how you do a blueprint, apparently. All done. Got quite a few items.
Little chat, eh?
Got some EXP.
Be here if you need me.
Cool. Alright, well, since we have a little bit more time, we have a choice. We can do additional contracts. Or I could just go and finish up with progression, which, now that I think about it, when I say it out loud like that, the progression definitely feels more appealing right now. Because I just, you know, I kind of need the progression quite badly. So let's go do that. Act 8, right? Actually, another way I could work on progression is through my ascendancy, I suppose. I mean, I haven't done this yet. The Cruel Lab, level 55 and level 63. I think I'm high enough level. We could try this a few times. Hopefully just once, not a few times, but we'll try doing this, get our second ascendancy, and that should give us somewhat of a power spike. Okay. Crafting recipe, okay. Alright, let's see how hard Cruel Izaro hits. I don't think I'm gonna get one shot or anything, but you can never really be sure, right? Okay, pretty easy so far. Looks like we got good damage, decent survivability. 21 HP is not much though. I mean, it's not nothing to sneeze at, but it's not great either. Again, like I've been saying the past few days, I've been a little tired. One thing that I feel like really affects you when you're tired is like short-term memory, right? Like in a way, when I'm playing and I'm like on autopilot playing PoE right now. And like some of the shit I'm saying, I'm like, did I say that? What am I saying? It's just hard right now. Like I'm not commuting to work anymore, but I feel like I'm working a little bit more than usual. And as a result, you know, it's when it's time to do a few streams or to do recordings, it's just hard. One, it's hard to find the time because I have been busy on the house and everything. But yeah, it's just hard to find the time in general. And then when I do play, I'm like kind of tired, you know? And then when I'm playing, I'm talking about stuff. 2 seconds later, or not 2 seconds, that's a little bit over exaggerated, but like 2 minutes later, I'd be like, what was I talking about? What did I say? Did I say that? So if I stop making sense, you know, just understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not in the proper state of mind. And by that I mean I'm a little sleep deprived. Wait, oh my god, the switches are all the way back there? Oh gosh. This is kind of tough. Okay. This switch. And then, oh, that locks this door. Jesus. Tell me that door is unlocked. Oh, it's unlocked. Thank God. I don't know what I was doing, but just get me out. Okay. Aspen's trial. Okay. So far, so good. He's not, well, he hasn't had a chance to hit me. I was gonna say he hasn't hit me that hard yet, but I don't think he had a real chance to hit me. Just gotta keep it up. So I'm taking on the advice that I received earlier of using totems when fighting bosses, and it actually does help a lot. Unfortunately, I have to self-cast it. I was hoping I could somehow automate it, but with totems it's kinda, I don't know, kinda hard to do. Like cast when damage taken doesn't really work with it, and even if it did work, like a low level cast when damage taken with decoy totem isn't gonna like tank shit, right? So you need a pretty high level one just so it has some HP. And so yeah, like I'm self-casting decoy totem right now. It seems to be working fine. And really the totem's just a way to like distract the boss while I'm trying to dish out damage and stuff. Okay, last trial. Okay, go this way. Trial? No. Ooh, running into traps. Labyrinth Trove. I mean, I could try and do this stuff. I suppose it's not that hard. And I'm really not taking much damage from these traps. I'm assuming that's because like agnostic OP giving me all that HP regen? I don't know. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? I'm actually somewhat lost. Here? Trial? Trial. Last trial. Going quick. Going very quick. So how much regen do I have? 200.5. Wow. Vitality really gives you a stupid amount of regen, doesn't it? Especially since it reserves so little mana. How much does it reserve? 148? That's like nothing. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna drop the totem. We're gonna curse him. He's not being cursed. Okay, that hits kind of hard. I'll be careful from now on. Oh, I thought he was dead. I actually literally took my hand off the mouse. I thought he was dead. There we go. Now he's dead. So we got 2 keys, 3 keys, 2. We'll open this one. We'll open this one. Okay. Bunch of whatevers. Oh. I will put these on the boats. 1 to 56 damage if we haven't killed recently. That will be somewhat kind of not useful either. And then we get 2 points. Okay, so the 2 points actually is useful, and I think I'm gonna take Malediction. I mean, Malediction just gives us an extra curse, which kind of makes sense for Blast, Hex Blast. Increase effect of your curses. Additional curse when you kill an enemy. For each curse on that enemy, gain 8% of non-chaos damage. That doesn't really affect me. And the enemies you curse have Malediction, so they deal 10% reduced damage and 10% and take 10% increased damage. I mean, that's pretty good. I think we're gonna take this, and that's gonna boost up our defense a little bit. It's going to potentially I was gonna say potentially boost our defense. Excuse me, but I don't know how exactly it would do that. Oh well, Malediction. Malediction reduces damage taken by 10%. So yeah, I guess we do reduce our defense a little bit, but nah, it's not that much. This could be a good one. Hold on, just 1 minute. +1 to all chaos spell skill gems and some damage added as like lightning damage added as spells. This might actually be good. Really? It still doesn't beat this thing, huh? But +1 to all gems. I guess it doesn't care. Okay.
You're looking sharp. Don't do anything I would.
Okay. So that was a very short episode with just the lab. Oh, you know what? Let's do a little bit of the sewer and then we'll cut it. I was gonna say I wanted to record another episode right after, but this is 24 minutes seems a little short to me. Let's try and get it to like 40 minutes at least. But we managed to do the lab today and we did a blueprint. So I'm actually really happy. To me, that's progress. You know, you're slowly chipping away at it. It's like water drop torture. You just slowly drop 1 drop out of water at a time, and eventually you got yourself like a flood going. Right? So our character, I mean, it's looking okay. Obviously there's lots of room to improve. We almost died to a Zaro, so that was kind of scary. We're gonna need more defenses. Malediction hopefully helps with that. Is Malediction enemies you kill or enemies you hit? Or just enemies in general? Enemies you curse. Okay. Yeah, so those who we curse deal and take take increased damage and then deal less. But deal reduced. That's still pretty good. Okay. Out of my way, out of my way. I'm trying to find the boss here. And I was running here. That's my best attempt at a New York accent. Hey, it was farming here. Is that New York? Boston? Hey, out of the way. I was spamming here.
When I'm ready.
All right, boss room. Okay. Oh wait, that's not the boss room. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. This is where most people die. Not from these mobs specifically, but from the boss. Okay. I mean, we're blasting through these levels. And this zone is level 56, so it's not even that high. Or that low. We're level 63. Obviously, we've leveled it a few times already now. Alright, where's the friggin' boss, though? There it is. No, that's not it. I thought that door over there was mine, but turns out it was... Well, I guess it is mine. I came through there, but you know what I mean. Okay. Boss room, we're looking for the boss room. I am a little concerned that I'm gonna die to the boss. He was probably one of the hardest bosses that I had to fight. Maybe other people don't think so, but I had a lot of I typically, historically, have a lot of trouble with this boss. I don't know. Alright, here we go, here we go. Alright, here we go. The noob killer. Let's drop the TP just in case. Ah. I mean, we're doing a lot of damage to him. Look at that. Whoa, holy crap. How much damage did I do? I feel like a lot of that was poison over time, or damage over time too, no? That felt very strong. I wish there was a way for me to test my damage, but don't really know how. I guess POB could do it, but... Wow. Hey, that got me a little excited. You know what? We still have a few minutes. Let's do a few delves. I haven't been doing too many delves, but I do have some soul fights saved up. Let's get some Azurite. I feel like a build like this would do pretty well in Azurite. It has lots of life regen. You know, it uses both mana and life regen to regen your own life. And then it has like decent AoE. Let's give it a try. But if you don't do enough damage, if you can't kill things on your first hit, you're kind of boned, right? Oh, I have to remember I can do 3 curses now. So I should think about adding a third curse here. These guys hit kind of hard though. 2-button playstyle. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I crit the boss last time. This doesn't feel that strong. I mean, it's pretty strong, but I didn't add anything specifically into the build that would sort of indicate to me that we're just like killing it, you know? It doesn't feel that way. I need that dex point, and hopefully now I can switch out my amulet. Okay, when I switch out my amulet, I get more life, slightly more life, and more resistances, and that lets me swap out this ring, which will actually give me more life. Lower my resistances a little bit, but not by much. My overall resistance goes up though. But my mana gets lowered a little bit, which is slightly concerning. Actually, no, it's not that bad. I still have a lot of mana regen. Okay, so let's go with this. Yeah, this works. Yeah. And now we can level up those things. I do need more strength. I do need more dexterity. Like, my stats are a problem. These are too low. And I'm not playing an energy shield build, so there's no need to stack intelligence. That's just kind of the way it went. Having intelligence is good because you get more mana, right? So even though we're not playing energy shield, getting flat mana is still good. But that's why we got this, right? So we can start working on these nodes as well. Okay, it's looking okay. Life is a little low. Again, it's a little low. I should be putting more points into life. But I don't know. There are all these other points that I want to put in. I'm not, strictly speaking, I'm not dying yet. So maybe this is okay. I'm not sure. There comes a point where you're like, oh wow, I kind of wish I put more points into life earlier on. And like, you know, by the time you start saying that, it's like too late and you're regretting it. But I don't know, it seems okay for now. Okay, again, I need my third curse. I keep forgetting. Like I said earlier, short-term memory, it's a problem when you're a little sleep deprived. It's just, you know, there's a lot of stressful things about the house. And even though I try to sleep, like sometimes I'm having trouble sleeping. Like I'm just like, oh, I forgot about something for the house, or I forgot I'm gonna need to, I don't know, like I'm gonna need to change, like replace the tiles tomorrow. How the hell do you replace tiles? I've never done this stuff before. And I spend like 3 hours in bed looking up this kind of stuff. Okay, it looks like I can't kill everything. But if I get enough damage, I suppose it could get pretty good. Or if you can group them up enough, it's also pretty strong.
When I'm ready and not
Perfect. I mean, it's pretty easy. Wow, you can get rogue markers in the delves? Holy crap, why am I farming like... I was literally trying to progress through the story, not to progress, but to get rogue markers. But can you get contracts down here? Because if you could, that'd be sick. I would just literally bounce back and forth. I mean, I wouldn't have enough soul fight to do the delves, but I would stop doing maps. Not that I hate maps, but for some reason, this league, all this side content is drawing me in and not necessarily the story. Like I don't have an urge to go, hey, I really want to do red maps and stuff. I'm like, I want to do more heists. I want to do more delves. I don't know why I feel like side content is the thing this league. I don't know, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. And delves are always good, to be fair, right? those were always very fun. And to be honest, I think heists are pretty fun too. Okay. Got some azurite, so maybe we can work on okay, we can start selling this stuff. We don't need it anymore. We can work on upgrading our stuff a little bit. Yeah, the darkness resistance, even the light radius would be nice. We can upgrade that. I don't need that. Sure, we can upgrade this again. So now we have a lot of sulfite capacity. So I suppose I could farm up some sulfite first before I continue doing this. I mean, there's some currency here that we can pick up. And then I'm interested in the wands. Hopefully they're good. If not, whatever. Okay. Let's sell this and we'll call it a quick episode. I know it's a little short, but this gives me an opportunity to make another one. It's hard to find time to stream, like I was saying earlier, but it's a lot easier to, you know, get 2 separate 35, 40-minute, you know, segments in a day. And that's sort of what I'm planning on doing for maybe the next few days, which is like maybe get 1 or 2 episodes out, 30 to 40 minutes each, and I can kind of spread it out. You know, play a little, do a little bit of work, and so on. Alright, how's the damage here? Wow, much worse. Good to know, good to know. I mean, it makes sense. Right now, the damage I'm looking for is I'm looking for chaos damage. I'm looking for flat chaos to spells. Chaos damage, maybe even chaos damage over time if I really want to, you know, just lean into the poison. Right now, I'm just sitting on chaos damage. Not really thinking about anything else, but we could go for the poison stuff. All right, we're gonna call this an episode right here. You know, we got our cruel ascendancy, and I don't know. It feels like when we got this ascendancy, all of a sudden we got a lot stronger. Being able to apply malediction to others means we take a little bit less damage, which seems to be helping, I think. And then I'm looking at malediction and I'm like with malediction, right? If you can apply enough curses, even if you decide to go archmage, malediction would help a lot. Gain 8% of non-chaos damage as extra chaos damage. So if you decide to go archmage, yeah, it adds lightning damage, but then with malediction or with this, say you have like 4 curses, you can get 32% extra damage converted to chaos, and that base chaos damage gets converted into poison. So it could work, you know? Or we just use something like this, Arcane Cloak. We just keep spamming Arcane Cloak, and it adds lightning damage equals to 30% of mana spent. It's not much. But say we had 3,000 mana and we spent 13% of that. That's not much at all. Actually, no, it's space damage. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Lightning damage. It's lightning damage, though. I don't know. We'll have to think about this. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.